The Backyard Woodshop.
Hi, welcome back to the Backyard Woodshop. I'm Tom Ryder. Today we've just got a quick project. It's for the shop. We're going to make some shelves that we can hook into our pegboard so that I can put these shelves anywhere in my shop, move them around. And these shelves are mainly going to be just used for my hand planes. So all you're really going to need is some stock, be plywood, this is pine, anything. This is a piece of material from a wood pallet. You can still see the nail holes are in it, but I hand planed it down and thought I'd use it. And then the other item you're going to need is this square bend hook. You can find these at Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, Amazon. They're all over. Just remember to look for square bend. And any size will work. This is a 112, but 110s will work. That's kind of the size they come in. You know, this is like 1/8 of an inch. I think the other one is like 3/16. All right, real quick, what you want to do is determine how wide your plane's going to be. This one's 2.5 inch width. So if that's 2.5, we need, and I want a little lip on the side. So I'm going to glue a strip on. Let's just make it 3 inches wide. That'll be safe and give me a little bit of comfort when I'm setting it in there. So this board's 7 inches wide, so that'll give me 2 shelves and some probably about 3/4 of an inch of width left to cut up some strips to hold this. So I'll probably be able to get everything I need out of this one board, I believe. I went ahead and the 2 block planes, I took them down to 2 3/4, where the 2 larger planes are 3 inches. And then that remaining strip I had, I just diced it up into some small little squares. You know, this is just shop furniture, shop project type items, so I don't really get too fancy. And I'm just going to cut some pieces off and either tack them in or glue them in, just to hold the planes so that they'll, you know, not want to just fall right off. Just gives me a little extra insurance that everything will be all right. The next thing we're going to want to do is find where we're going to put our holes at so that we can have our anchors go in. And the easiest way to do that is just hold it up against the pegboard, and when you see 2 holes that you like, line up, mark those. And then I just came 1/4 inch down from the top because you don't want it dead in the center. That way you got more support from the back to hold the weight. You're going to take your hardware and set your bit so that you don't drill all the way in. So I just drilled about that far, and I figure some of that's going to get the thread and some isn't. So then you're just going to want to try and drill a straight hole as best you can, and that's it. If you drill the hole to the right size, I drilled a 9/64 for this number 110, and that seemed to fit really well. You can see you can easily do it with your fingers, and then you'll feel a spot when it starts to get tough. You just kind of look at the other one, try to make them the same distance. So now that that's done, we can see if we can hook this on to the back. I may need to chamfer this edge, but I don't think I will. Well, now we've got our hooks. If you got them set right, which I had to play with it a little bit off camera just so I didn't waste your time, you can set it in there just like that. And see, now I can just take it in and out, and it's super easy, super fast, and holds the plane just fine. I mean, it goes down just a little, but not enough to worry about. So, alright, so I've got all my shelves up. Man, they look great. Got all my planes set in here. Really happy. I only had enough material to do 4 of my planes, so I'll probably wait and do that 5th plane later. As you can see, it's real easy to take the shelves off. One thing I want to point out, if you do the blocking like I did, make sure you keep it away from the back edge, or that'll impede you from putting your shelf on and off real easy. Just like that, goes right back in place. I really like that. So I really appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button for me. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you a subscriber. And until the next time, I see you in the backyard.